I know I said that Mavis would be the next showcase video, but I made some work on these. So these are next. So the Sodor scrap trucks are probably some of my favourite rolling stock that Hornby made for the Thomas range. I don't really know why. I like the shade of blue, and I just think they look even better when they're weathered. This was my first one. I got this a good number of years ago when I was quite young, and one day, just to practice weathering, I went for it. So because this was the first one, the frames were just painted with this rusted. It was just straight on, whereas later on I painted them black first and then that, but this was just straight in with the rust. And then I replaced some of the planks, as you can see, and I just gave it a thick black wash. And then the chassis on this one has a brown wash. I made it a scrap load, which you can see there's like a coupling. There's, what else is there? There's a bunch of stuff in it anyway. Don't know if you can recognise anything else. But yeah, made a little scrap load. That sits in. And then that's the first one. Second one's mostly the same. It's got a lot more of the rust on it. It's not as faded as the blue one. I might redo that at some point. It had a couple more planks replaced than the original, I think. This also is a scrap load. This one is not done. It's really messy. But you can see there's another coupling. There's an old triangle coupling down the front. There's some point rigging that was spare from a layout. There's a buffer. Yeah. The rest of the truck's pretty much just similar to the other one. And then with these last two, which I did at the same time, I was thinking, well no, this one got done first, and what I'd done, I decided to not make it as dirty as those two. This one just had the frames painted black and then a light black wash. But then I thought about how it looked kind of out of place with the other two, and I thought, well, hold on a minute, I'm being an idiot and I can do both. So this side is as it originally was, with like the thin black wash over it. So I have 4 trucks total, but technically I have 6 different ones, because I can run the 4 dirty or the 2 dirty, 2 clean. So this one became half and half. And then when I was doing this one, I decided to do it the same. It doesn't have a load yet. This is a scrap load that I stole from my dad. I'm planning on making a replacement one. I'll need to get that one probably finished first though, because that looks atrocious. And then I need to get a load for this. The insides of these still need weathered. That one has a bit of glue on it. The frames still need weathered as well. They haven't had, that had the brown wash, that had the grey wash. These haven't had anything. That needs done, but other than that, they're done. So yeah, that was the waffle section about the scrap trucks. Tatty boggles.